Okay, in this lesson, we are going to talk about the median, the mode, and the range. These are more central tendencies that we're going to be working with when we study our data. What is the median? You're going to be filling in this definition on your notes, and let me type that in for you. So the definition of the median is the middle value of your data set when the data is arranged in numerical order. And most of the time we put the data in order from least to greatest, and then we look for the middle number. Okay, so we're going to find the median of this data set, and first I'm going to put these numbers in numerical order, and I'm going to cross them out as I use them so that I have them in order, and then I'm going to go look for the middle number. As you can tell, I'm just putting marks above them as I use them so I know what's left. Well, I have 11 items in my data set, so I'm going to count into the middle number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my middle number is 6, so the median of this data is 6. Okay, let's look at this example. Now we have an even set of data items, and we need to find the median. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them in order, again, from least to greatest. And then we're going to find the mean of the middle two numbers. Okay, so let's put these in order. I'm going to go 12, mark that one off, 21, 32, 34, 45, and 51. And then I'm going to count in and find the middle two numbers. 1, 2, and I'm going to put a box around them. Well, I know just by looking at those, if I add those together and then divide them by 2, I'm going to get 66, and I'm going to divide that by 2, so my median is actually going to be 33. And that's how you find the median of an even set of data. Okay, so now we need to look at mode, another central tendency, and we need to define what the mode is, and I'll go ahead and type that in and you can fill that in on your note. And if you notice, mode is the item that occurs the most. They sound very similar, so if you can remember, mode and most sound very similar. That's what mode means. You have a couple questions on your notes asking you, can there be more than one mode? And I'm just going to put on here more than one mode. And the answer is yes. So yes, you can have more than one mode. Can you have no mode? Absolutely. Sometimes we just have one of each. So yes, there can also be a no mode. Okay, so let's look at this example of flowers. You have on your notes a list of favorite flowers that was surveyed by 10 people. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make a little table using tick marks. So I look at my chart and I can see, I'm just going to go down the columns. I have rose, pansy, pansy twice, daisy twice, rose again, tulip, daisy, rose again, and an orchid. So now I want to look at the items that are listed the most. Well, I actually have 2. Okay, so I have 2 modes, and they are going to be the rose and the daisy. One more item that we're going to review today, and it's range. We've already talked about range earlier in the year, but we're going to just review it real quick because we use range a lot when we're working with mean, median, and mode. So let's go ahead and put the definition on. Okay, so our definition of range is the difference between the larger value and the smaller value. This is a subtraction. So let's do a quick example. I don't think you have any examples on your notes, but we're going to go ahead and look at this. If I have let's see, the number 25 and 10, I want to find the range between those two numbers. And this means on a number line, how many spaces are between 10 and 25. So I'm going to take the larger value, 25, and I'm going to take the difference between that and the smaller value, and my range is 15. This is great with positive numbers, but what if we have negative numbers? We have to be careful because we're subtracting. We could be subtracting a negative number. So this time, let's look at the range of 25 and negative 10. Okay? So now I'm on the left side of 0, and I want to find out how many spaces are between negative 10 and 25. So this is where I do 25 and I have a double negative. Take the difference and negative 10. Well, double negative means add, so the range is 35 for this one. Okay, so be careful with those negative numbers. Okay, here are the Got It problems for this video. You need to put this data in order, probably numerically from least to greatest, and I want you to find the mean, the mode, and the range of this data set. Be careful with the negative numbers and range. You may have a double negative. Okay? All right, good luck on these, and we will talk about them tomorrow.